Hey everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place. If this is your first time here or you have been coming by for years, thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, why not? It's free and you don't want to miss a video. We have so much fun in the holiday season, decorating for Christmas, Thanksgiving, at Easter. I mean, you don't want to miss it, trust me. Today's video, we're diving into details. So what kind of details am I talking about? Well, a few of them, I'm going to show you how I put them together and you'll see that finished idea. And some of them are going to be in a haul where I will be talking about how I plan to use them. Ideas from long ago, maybe, or ideas that you've taken and through technology and things, it's the same impression, but it's gotten a whole lot easier. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, I did it without you because it's tedious and up in the ceiling. Put the wrapping paper, so little, taped the first piece, rolled it around, taped the second piece, and added my shade. I love it, and it's pretty. Let me show you from afar that, but not enough. So, yeah, I'm in love with this really sparse Michael's Garland. It's cedar with red berries. And I'll tell you, the berries fall off pretty easily, but there's enough on there that it still looks great. And so I just went online and ordered myself some more so I could do the rest of these. But I think it's gonna be really pretty. Yes, I have a burnt out bulb there. Gotta work on that. I think that really changed everything. You let me know. So I have all of this cleaned out over there as well. And I'm gonna take you and show you the next thing. Sorry for the noise. They're building and actively working at the moment a house next to us. It's sad, you guys. We live on this hill with no other homes and it's a short street. I'm going to be happy to have a neighbor, but it is, I don't know, there's that privacy thing you lost. Okay, I came out here because I want you to see the Victorian look of this house. This has so many different, the influences of a Hampton style home are Victorian, and this area over here where it's square was supposed to be round. My builder wouldn't do round. I mean, it was a whole matter of, I guess, windows and all kinds of things. He just said, I remember his go-to phrase, well, that would get a little pricey. I think that was it. So I love that we did the square. I love it. Anyway, I wanted you to see that because if I can find a picture of the house we lived in for almost 30 years, I always had candles and wreaths in every window. And so when I built this house, that was the plan. But I had windows that opened. Anyway, I could open them up and I could tuck a bow or a ribbon up there and then they would just hang down. And it was just so pretty. But now that we've come up with those big hooks, I'm gonna give it a shot. So let me show you what I got. Over those 30 years, I went through different kinds of wreaths and wreaths improved, etc. I actually think I bought these when we moved away from there and we were in a small home for a little while. I believe I had 27 windows to cover at my other house. So that was a lot of wreaths. My husband said, oh, and see, here's some of the ribbon from the last house that I hung it in. So you can see these look a little, maybe farmhousey. These were from Walmart years ago. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take out the bows. I'm going to try anyway. And of course, remove my ribbon. I may just leave them plain. Then again, I may decide to add ribbon, but maybe not this year. And I'm just gonna give it a shot. They're not very big, but I think it'll work. And then I've got those hooks and candles for your windows have come a long way. So in my bins, I have tons. I'm gonna show it to you. But anyway, they come in boxes like this, LED candles. And in my bins, you guys, this is so exciting. I have tons that were electric. And our windows went way, way low to the floor. And I was always able to hide the cords either with my curtains or something. Then we tried battery operated ones and the light on them was so dim, it looked dumb. So I haven't tried it in a long time. And I found these on Amazon. Look at that. Now I'm going to turn it on. Oh, and you need to see this. Now you don't have to add this, but this comes with it just on a little, I just thought it was absolutely adorable. And oh, I was thinking I had to pick it up, but no, it's got a remote. Now it's daylight out, so I don't know if it's going to show up, but we'll see. Yes. Oh, and look, it's flickering. So what does it say you can do? You can dim it or brighten it. You can do candle or light, and I think light would mean steady. You can do 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and turn it off. So, and it comes with the suction cup there, although I don't know, it does look like mine's sticking, but I also have a little bit of a window ledge here. And it comes with the gold, and it comes with the bow. It does not come with batteries. I mean, this is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I cannot wait. So we're going to take the screens out of this one, and I'm going to go around this room. Oh, I miscounted. I mean, I may have to order some more. I forget. I was thinking I only had one window on each of these. Oh, wow. Okay, because I have the repeat of this up above in my studio. And from the outside, I want it to look good. But I wanted to show you, in case you're somebody that does window lights and hasn't updated them in a long time, or somebody who has always wanted to but thought, gee, they're just too much trouble. So I'm excited, and it takes 2 AA batteries. Something else I got new this year. So I've had, I think I just gave them away to Goodwill last year. I had some metal luminaries that they really you could put LED candles in them, I suppose. But over time, I just didn't have enough. So I thought, let me look into luminaires for this year. And you guys, okay, some of these are not punched out yet, I don't think. Yeah, this is plastic. So it looks like a bag, but it's reusable. And you can see all the little holes that are in it. And look at how many I have. I don't remember the count offhand. And then inside of there, which I haven't opened yet, are the LED lights. So I get the whole package here. Now I'm not going to put them out yet because of the wind and everything, but I'm even thinking of using these on my staircase as little night lights. I think that would be so cute. Anyway, there's that. I'm doing some show and tell here, guys. These. I was thinking about, I've got lots of kind of Christmas shaped, snowmen and different things as far as soap dispensers. But I wanted a more Victorian look. So this comes with this little rubber snowflake pad. And then look at that. It is so pretty. And I think it comes in other colors. I chose the dark because I'm putting these in my lower level bathrooms, and I have fixtures for, my faucets and that are in the darker colors. So I thought those were really pretty. Also on Amazon. These are those suction hooks that I'm going to be using. And what else do I have here to show you? I know I have more. Oh, hello. I collect these. I don't know. I don't think I get them every year anymore, but I always used to get them like for all. So Gooseberry Patch has been around for, well, there's that since 1984. I've probably been getting them. When I open my recipe book cabinet today, you know, they always come like this. So I have so many of these books. And what they are, you guys? It's people's stuff. It's, you know, you got the person's name. In fact, I've got a friend in our supper club whose her recipe is in here and her name's it, not in this one, but so they're tried and true family recipes, and I just think I've always they're go-tos for when we have company for, you know, a whole week. I want a lot of options. And some of times they have things in here of things to do, like activities or things you can make as gifts. And this is did I get this? I'm pretty sure I got this at Hobby Lobby, but I don't know, maybe not. But obviously, there you are. I feel like I did get it at Hobby Lobby. All right. And then this. Okay, so this has got a story. These are clings, window clings. I was thinking about what kind of decor they did back in those days. And they did, I think, like spray snow. So let me show you. I was going to do the stencils and the spray snow on my transoms. And then I started thinking about the mess and cleanup. And so I am going to try those first. I know they'll be a lot brighter and starker, but I am going to try those. And if I stick with this theme next year, maybe I'll try that. But I'm going to do that up there. And then, of course, don't want you to see that area. And I'm going to do it over here. And I probably won't do it in these transoms, but it's just some things I want to try. I also picked up some rugs. Now, my go-to, and it's very Victorian if you ask me, is my entryway rug. And this is the Savafe. I have the round one here, and I have it in a smaller size. I love it. I've had this one for several years. And I think I may even have a square one. But I wanted something for the kitchen and the family room. And I looked at some of the Christmas ones, and then I decided, hey, let's just try something a little different. Now, it's, you know, if it's Christmas, it's a nod to it. But I'll take you in and let you see. I won't open this one up. I think this is my kitchen one. All right, so I chose this. I feel like it gives me a Victorian flavor, and it is not a bright Christmas red. It's more of a burnt Christmas red, and then the green is definitely deeper. Um, and then you could see berries in there and things, but I think this is something I could use all through the winter. I'm going to enjoy if I keep that color story going. And then these are also washable. So I don't know that my washing machine could hold this one because it's a 5x7, but definitely the other ones that I have will be able to be put right into the washing machine. So I think that's a really stunning, I can't even tell you, the price is unbelievably inexpensive, very inexpensive. Okay, this is something else. I just cut the top of the package off, but I haven't taken it out. You can't guess what it is? I'm pretty sure. Okay, can you guess what it is? So I was looking for velvet, and in this color I could not find it. So this is like a satin, and it's got Velcro to close it, but it goes around your chain. So as though, I should have bought two. You would cover your chain with this. So I haven't seen that done in years. I was kind of surprised to be able to even find something like that, but I bought it for my, oh dear, I bought it for my dining room chandelier, but we still have, we have some weird stuff going on there. But you know what? I may be able to hide it anyway. We'll see. But I'm going to do that on there. A few more things. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I just thought it was so darn cute. It's very cuddly. I could see a little kid just cuddling up with this, hopping it on its lap. But I picked up 2 of them to put on my bench in the kitchen just for fun. And I got a couple more wrapping papers. This one I picked up thinking I might try it in the backdrop of my bookshelves downstairs and cover up my coral for Christmas. I don't know how hard of a project that'll be. And then I picked up this one. It's not exactly a toile, but it kind of gives me the same idea. And so the other one that you saw was, the burgundy and cream. So I think these will look pretty under the tree. I picked these up this year mainly to do some a holding of garland if I decide to put up garland on my fireplace, any of them. But I only got enough for probably one. And what I also loved about it, though, is the stocking holders. The problem is we have 14 of us or 15 of us, I don't know. So I can't put that many stocking holders up. But I bought them mainly for the garland. And then this I haven't even opened up. When I got it, I'm like, did I buy this for myself or did I buy it as a gift? Anyway, I don't know. I just imagine this is really pretty inside. Lots of pictures to inspire my decor, even though I can't buy anything else. Now, this you may have seen in a really large size at Michael's. These are gorgeous. And I feel like Walmart maybe had them in minis. But this size was Hobby Lobby. And let me tell you what, did they sell out fast? I went all over here, all over St. Louis, can't buy them online. When I found some at the second store in St. Louis, I was at the checkout. I needed 3 more. And I went ahead and bought them, but the pine cones on 2 of them had fallen off. But, look at my yard, you guys. I think where I live here, I should be able to go outside and find a few pine cones. I see some pine trees down there. So anyway, what am I doing with them? Well, I thought, looking at my tablescape, that this would be pretty on the back of the chairs. And I love that. So that's what we're going to do with it, just on the 6 chairs, not the 2 that have upholstery. And another thing, and I know this is like a show and tell. These are so cute. So, see these little nutcrackers? They got a little slice in their head. And they do actually have, they are like movable. They got little things in the back. They're all different colors. And my son, Brandon, bought these for me. I don't know how old he was. I mean, he was an adult. I know that. So it might have been even after he was in college. But he bought them for me because, he knows I like to decorate for Christmas. And so these are going to be our place card holders on the table, and I'm very excited. I think I'm anxious to find out if he remembers. I won't say anything, and I'll see if he remembers that he bought them. I'm quite sure he will. Okay, and then I've picked up a little set of these soaps now. There's a 4th one. I just cannot handle mint, and it's peppermint. So I removed it because I don't want to smell that. It kind of burns my mouth and my nose when I smell it. But anyway, these are really pretty, and they have a nice scent. So you could use first of all, they'd make a great stocking stuffer, but you could just use one in a guest bath. I think in here I am going to put together a cute little crystal bowl or something and set them in here to decorate in the powder room. Of course, I want people to use them, but you know how people are, they won't. And sticking with soaps, I picked up this beautiful Michael Design Works Christmas bouquet soap bar, and I love it. It's pricier on Amazon than when you can find them at TJ Maxx, but I saw none of the Christmas ones at TJ Maxx this year so far, so I went ahead and bought it. But gosh, this would be beautiful if you have another, like in your bathroom, if you have a bathtub, it would be so pretty on there, or if you're going to do a guest bath. I just think it's beautiful. I haven't opened this one yet. I think you can see it there and see it. I love the Old World Christmas ornaments. Here, let me turn it around so you can see. So every year I may gift these. I've bought one and I'm probably going to buy another one as a gift for someone. You know, sometimes you have those parties and things that you're going to, and we're going to do a bunko one. So I just find them to be beautiful. But you guys, this is sentimental to me because, first of all, I love Rudolph, the show. I love the whole story. I loved Clarice. I just love her. I love when she bats her eyes at Rudolph. I'm trying to think of the song that she sings. There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Is that hers? Yeah, because I'm getting it confused with that other song. And I love her so much that that is the reason my daughter's name is Clarissa, because it was a form of Clarice. And I had never heard of Clarissa before when I found that name, and I just fell in love. So this is why it's just sentimental. So we got that one this year. And I have to open this up. I picked up 3 of these because, again, very inexpensive, under $15. You can see what it says, 12 appetizer set. This is by Mud Pie. So let's see what it looks like. All right, there it is. It's got a jeweled spreader and a beautiful toile, small plate, perfect for a cheese ball. And then it comes with a little plaid. Looks bigger than a napkin, but anyway, whatever. I think these are great. I mean, obviously you could tuck this in a basket with some other things, a bottle of wine, a thing of cheese. That makes a great gift. But if you were asked to bring an appetizer, this would be kind of small, but still you could put a cheese ball or something on this inside of something else and make sure that your guest knows that you're leaving this with them. I just think these are adorable. I just think it's a great hostess gift. I bought 3 of them. I'm going to give 2 away, and I'm going to keep 1 for myself. So I just love them so much. I have to tell you, I went on and on about them last night to my husband. You don't have to use this base at all. So I could literally put these in candlesticks and use them as a like you would, but I've got the remote that works with it, which I love. That's really a big highlight. Plus, it flickers, and you get 6 in a pack. So they're really not that expensive. And they are, to touch, they're real wax. I put them in the windows of my kitchen already, and I'm thinking about putting them in some Victorian looking candlestick holders at bedsides. Thinking about maybe sticking them in some of the like the coffee table or something like that, because since I'm doing this Victorian feel, I'm thinking about, I know they had electric, but they were just starting to use it. So I'm just thinking about how I might end up with a lot of, like a candlelight evening in the house. And today I put this tree up in here. Last year I bought 2 of these and put them both in the family room. So it's It's a nice size tree. It's not so big around. I can still walk by it at the piano here. But I have no idea which. I gotta open all the bins and try and figure out what I'm doing on which one. I wanted to show you though, there's so much reflection. If I wait till the sun's completely down, you won't be able to see it, but you can kind of see the wreaths. I'll get up closer. Oop, I forgot to get one on. Well, there's the candle in the window and the wreaths up above. So when it's completely dark, I don't know, you know, you wouldn't see the detail of the wreaths, but there's actually, I believe 8. Yeah, there's 8 in this one area here of this room. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, I love these candles. Okay, well, it just looks like the lights are on. I'm curious. Not to me, but on my phone, it just looks like the lights are on, which they're not. I'll get closer here. There you can see. It's just the candles. I just thought I'd try it once it got dark out here. Anyway, well, in person, it looks exactly like what I want. I hope you enjoyed that video, you guys. I wanted to get you things out that were in time still for if you're doing a hostess gift because you're going to Thanksgiving. It's not too late to get that mud pie or another mud pie. Mud pie are typically really great hostess gifts because a lot of times you're asked or maybe you just volunteer to bring an appetizer, and it's so nice to be able to leave that as a gift. The other thing is just the simplest things from well, one of my friends, V at 2 Twigs and a Crown, uses contact paper like a pro. I've not done that before, but boy, does she inspire me. And me using napkins and wrapping paper, very inexpensive ways to transform the simplest things in your home, from a small backdrop on a hutch or a bookcase to wrapping around your chandeliers. I mean, just let the ideas go. And then maybe you're just looking for an atmosphere change by doing candlelight evenings this year. I'm very excited about that. So I'll have everything that I can linked below, and I can't wait to see you next time. But before that, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like, and if you have the time, join me in the comments. I love chatting with you guys, and I'll see you next time at your home, your happy place. Make it merry.